What's up, guys?
So the other day we were talking about Dr. Phil, and he gets a lot of like terrible kids. So I decided
And he makes a lot of kids famous too.
He does do that, and that kind of backfires in a weird way. But I found this compilation. I haven't watched it, but it was like the top 10 times Dr. Phil owned a spoiled kid or something like that. So I don't know if there's commentary on the video or not, but I figured we watch it anyways and see what we think.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's check it out.
All right, let's do it.
They came in talking tough, but he put them in their place. Welcome to Ms Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Dr. Phil owned spoiled kids.
Maybe we should do this at your school. We should just put Courtney everywhere like they have Dr. Phil here.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Please.
For this list, we're looking at moments where Dr. Phil told off or embarrassed his younger guests. Keep in mind, we're only considering guests who are teenagers or
Catch me
younger.
outside.
So, people like the self-proclaimed King Keith are safe this time.
But you know what? Let's go ahead and talk to my mom right now about everything I do at home.
Okay.
I do a lot.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Number 10, Tamara, obsessed with looking perfect. We understand the desire to want to look your best in public, but there are some people out there who take it way too far. One such individual is Tamara, a 17-year-old who dropped out of high school because of her obsession with her looks. Tamara says she would take 3 hours to do her makeup with school starting at 7 a.m. On top of that, she spends thousands of dollars on makeup products every month.
You might try
I'm sorry.
filling yourself up by
where
giving
are the
of your
parents?
heart and your spirit and your soul, where you actually did something where you weren't totally focused on yourself, but you were focused on somebody else.
Phil isn't nearly as savage with her as he is with some of the guests we'll be seeing later on this list, taking a more gentle approach, but he does drop a handful of truth bombs to set her straight. Number 9. Courtney, out-of-control teen who duct-taped a kid's mouth. Courtney is a 17-year-old who feels no shame about her overly aggressive behavior.
You duct taped a disabled kid's mouth shut.
Yes, I did.
What the hell are you thinking?
She wouldn't shut up.
As Dr. Phil tries to understand her way of thinking,
She needs to
Courtney
get
responds
punched.
with nothing but self-aggrandizing statements, doubling down on her egotistical ways. But when Dr. Phil asks her to explain why she's so special, she doesn't have much to offer by way of response, coming off as a cartoonish embodiment of selfish teens.
What is it that's so special about you?
Everything.
Make a list for me.
Everything. Just everything you see, everything I do. I
Girl,
just...
bye.
Facing the problem head-on, the host then promptly suggests they plaster her name all over her school. Way to put her behavior on the spot, Phil. Sadly, in the moment, this teen seems too deluded to understand the point he's trying to make. Number 8.
Yeah.
Dakota, self-admitted rebel who physically assaults
Where are they
mother.
going to actually
Whereas
show Dr.
most
Phil
of the kids on our list are the
owning
main
them, or
problems in the house,
we're just
Dakota
gonna
is
listen
to
actually
this
the
lady
one called
talking?
in to see
I think
Dr.
she's
Phil,
just gonna
wanting to
talk
help
about
improve
how-
her relationship with her mother.
I don't want to have to restrain my child, but when she's punching me in the face
girl, beat her
and
ass.
hurting me, and
You are
She gets
her
points for
mother.
that, but there are
Beat
a few
her
times where
ass.
she really tests his patience. First off, Dakota interrupts Phil to throw some irrelevant shade at the audience. Then, she swears a few times too many.
I'm not all up in her face trying to eat her up.
But watch your mouth. Don't talk like that on this stage.
That's like
Moments after
how
that,
Dr. Phil
Yeah,
owns
and
someone.
I feel like these girls are so happy to be on.
Like any other working
Oh,
person,
yeah.
the
Because
doctor
they're gonna
doesn't
get
appreciate being
famous.
told how to do his job, especially if the person he's trying to help is not listening.
why don't you listen to Dr. Phil?
Oh, gosh.
Number 7. Nicole believes she should tell people they're ugly. Have you ever wondered what goes on inside a bully's head? While we often tend to give them the benefit of the doubt and assume they're struggling with personal problems, sometimes they just make it so hard.
You're telling me
These people,
that you never consider the impact of what you say.
No, I do not.
they're
Is that because you're
immortalized
not
by
very
their bad
smart?
behavior.
One of the teens accused of bullying on this episode tries to justify her actions by saying, quote, somebody has to tell people they're ugly.
These
Only
are
to
the
talk
young
about how smart she
stages
is moments
of
later. Phil wasn't gonna let that slide. The best part comes at the end of Phil's
maybe.
thoughts
I
when
don't know
he
about
negates
that.
everything the bully tried explaining. He not
She
only
doesn't
puts her in a
care who
place,
she
he
hurts.
peels
She
back
has
the
no
layers to
sympathy.
reveal her true motivations,
Yeah, but she's not
whether
necessarily
she's willing to
using it
accept them or
as a
not.
means to an
And
end.
you think I've been disrespectful to you today?
How do you know
I've
that?
tried to tell you what I think without hurting your feelings.
If someone wants to
It's
just
just one
tell
way.
someone they're ugly to make themselves feel better, they're not
Number 6.
necessarily a sociopath.
Alex.
They have
Mother worries he may become a school shooter. The link between aggressive behavior
Oh,
and violent video games is the subject of ongoing debate. But there's clearly more going on here than the video
Exactly
games
what
this
I
kid has
just-
been playing.
Sometimes
These are the behaviors of serial killers, of sociopaths.
These are the holes from.
yeah, but a girl
This
telling
12-year-old
someone they're
Fortnite
ugly
and Grand
isn't.
Theft Auto addict.
That's
So-
all
someone
that
being
they
a
said.
sociopath.
It could be a lot more that she's,
Yeah.
While talking
you know.
to Dr. Phil, he kind of shrugs off his abuse towards his mother. To further help him understand how poorly he's treated her, Phil talks him through the various factors that come into raising a kid.
Where are you going to work? You're 12.
I can walk dogs.
Judging from his responses, Alex clearly doesn't understand everything that goes into being an adult. Hopefully, his attitude will change before he hits 18.
I'm sure a
You
lot of
take her
these
for
people are
granted?
probably really embarrassed
Sometimes,
by.
yes.
Number
Their
5,
Dr. Phil clips.
Brittany acts hostile towards mom and wants to be a YouTube star. This hostile high school dropout thinks she's got everything figured out. Throughout the show, Brittany makes it clear that high school is stupid, believing she can simply get a GED in cosmetology and crime scene investigation.
Oh, Lord.
She thinks she's so smart that she even begins mocking Dr. Phil, claiming that she's got him figured out.
You're gonna try and knock me down and pick me apart and find my weak spot. I don't have a weak spot.
After she delivers an extensive explanation on what he does to knock people down and pick them apart, Phil admits defeat, albeit in a condescending way.
Sure got me figured out.
Cancel the show. Phil's been exposed. Seriously, he doesn't need to own this kid. He just lets her talk, and she does it to herself.
You don't scare me.
Not trying to.
He's trying to get you to wake up.
Number 4. Madison. Parents are scared of daughter. Much like Courtney and Dakota, Madison has gotten so aggressive with her parents it's become violent, causing her father to believe she might kill them.
I can't watch this.
When Dr. Phil calls her out for taking her mother's car for a joyride, Madison decides to play dumb. That is, until Phil puts up her social media post on screen. Madison once again tries to
My
derail
mom
the
would've
conversation,
whooped my-
but the doctor is not having it.
Right.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain away video evidence, isn't it?
Phil makes it very obvious that he knows the full story, and he tells Madison that either she can tell the truth or he will. The situation got so intense that Madison eventually walked off stage, only returning after a commercial break. Number 3.
I
Danielle
don't like
Baroli,
this video.
also known as Bad Baby, accused by her mother of
Oh,
stealing
Lord.
cars and framing her for a crime.
Catch me
Of
outside.
course, we had to include this guest on our list. Before she
She's
started her
probably
career
the
in
most
music,
famous one,
Danielle Baroli
right?
appeared on Dr. Phil's show after her mother accused her of framing her.
Catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that?
In the middle of her discussion, Danielle taunted an audience member and incoherently blurted out, "Catch me outside, how about that?" It took Dr. Phil a hot minute to figure out exactly what she'd said. Can we blame him? After another bit of broken English, the doc finally, and savagely we might add, asks her what's on everyone's mind.
Did you go to 5th grade?
Danielle says she dropped out at 7th grade, but something tells us that she didn't retain much from that time. Number 2. Gabrielle smokes weed and claims to be mature enough to be in a sexual relationship. This segment went south real fast. Gabrielle is number 1. Nicolette, selfish and entitled Beverly Hills teen. 15-year-old Nicolette gets $1,000 from her mother every month and wants a car worth over $200 grand.
My mom's buying a Bentley for herself. Why can't I get a G-Wagon?
Her mother has
can't.
had it with
I
her,
can't.
going so far as to nickname her the Beverly Hills Brat.
And she's got the
At
custom
first,
plate.
Phil plays along with Nicolette's ridiculous behavior. Nicolette seems to think he's on her side, but oh, how she was proven wrong. Towards the end of the show, Dr. Phil tells her mother
I'm
that
losing
Nicolette
brain
needs to get
cells.
a job. The
Right.
girl starts crying so much that her tears could fill the doctor's mug.
Yeah, absolutely. She needs a job.
Well, sometime after the show, she did get a job as a social media personality. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms Mojo.
They get
And
their
be sure to
fame, and
subscribe
then they
ring
just
the bell
get to
be
use it on
notified about our
Instagram.
latest videos.
Awesome.
This was a horrible video.
Yeah, that's tough to watch for sure. But
No, it was just all around bad. Like, I thought Dr. Phil was gonna be, like, it was just stupid. It's hot in here. I'm tired.
yeah.
I think I lost some brain cells watching
Yeah,
that.
that was rough to watch, but you know, it kind of like makes you grateful that you're not that way. At least that's how I feel. You know?
Everybody's raised differently, you know?
Yeah.
It's the parents. It's the parents' job.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We hope you liked the video. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Let us know if you know any spoiled people. If are they still spoiled, or did they grow out of it? I don't know. I don't know a lot of I don't surround myself with spoiled people, so that's a good thing. But if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. We would really appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks, guys.